How's it going out there? Today is a very special day. It's my friend's birthday, and so he's letting me borrow his camera for this video, and hopefully another video I might do. So in return, he wanted like a little tank to put in his office, and what we came up with was the Fluval Spec. Granted, Eheim has great products, but Fluval was more in the price range that we were looking for, and has a lot of great features to it. So we got this in the mail. Let's open this bad boy up. And again, it's going in his office, so it's a nice. I don't want to break this on him; it'll kill me. Oh yeah, such a nice tank. It's a very designer tank. It's got the little bit of polished aluminum on the edges to kind of hide the seams there. It's, what is this, 2 gallons? Yes, it's a nice nano tank. Comes with everything kind of built into it, so it really allows for like an ease of use system. And so with the little, here we go. We have the top there. This I think would be the power supply. Comes with an LED system, power supply, correct. Top. Now again, Fluval makes great products. If you haven't tried them, them and Eheim are probably my 2 top favorites for all-in-one systems. LED light. I'm gonna keep in touch with him because I really want to see how this light does. And I think it'll be good for plants, but we will find out. It's got the little spray bar. It's nice because once you put it in there, you can adjust it so you can control the amount of water being flown around, and then it goes into the overflow back here, which comes preloaded with the charcoal and the biological filtration, along with the mechanical filtration up here, which in turn will also act as a biological filter. So we got that little Allen wrench. For this project, we went ahead and we got the Fluval Stratum. It's the newest thing on the market. It's great for shrimps. I've heard really good things about it with plants in there. This is the 8.8 bag, so that'll be more than enough to scoop this tank out. It's got the little power pump to go in there. To set this up, I'm going to pull this out of the plastic. Isn't that just awesome? I love the way this looks. I think I might have to get one for myself. He's going to be mad though. Set this up, it's pretty simple. We pop this little thing off, that's the spray bar. Pop that down. Plug in our pump here. I believe the pump is rated for, I want to say, P150. Probably around 50 gallons or more, which is going to be more than suitable enough for this tank. It's going to have great flow. It's going to really keep this water clear. Just feed that all the way down to the bottom there. Oh. My knuckles don't fit. That's not a problem. You pop the little thing right through the little hole there, and then reconnect your spray head right up here. And it's nice because it's got a little bit of a swivel, so you can turn around and kind of direct flow whichever way you want on there. The LED is just phenomenal. Look at this thing. Compact, sleek, sexy. I love it. And it just connects right into the transformer here at the bottom. To clip it on, it's a simple matter of untwisting the screw, popping it on there like so, and then retwisting it back. It comes with a little Allen wrench, but you really don't want to tighten it too much just because you don't want to risk cracking the back here, which is also, if you see here, it's one piece of glass, but they actually frosted the back half to kind of hide it all. Again, I think that looks really, really slick. So we got the LED on there. Now, a few things that you need for like a good planted tank is obviously good substrate, because that's going to feed all your plant's roots. Also, plants need a form of carbon, so either CO2 or Excel. Yep. A little capful of this every morning, because Excel has a shelf life of about 10 to 11 hours. So right in the morning, it's going to mix into the water column, and as the lights come on, the plants are going to start sucking in all that carbon and then using that for photosynthesis. Now here he's got a big bottle of Prime, and that's going to be like a dechlor, so when he does water changes, he's going to have nice dechlorinated water for his tank. It's going to be better for his plants. If he decides to put shrimp in here, You don't want heavy metals, and again, it's going to be better for your fish all around. This is a special piece of driftwood from me. This is one I had when I started my nano tank, and what's nice about it, it's kind of got really nice lines up to the front there, and kind of nice burly in the back, and you can really set this up in many different ways to kind of make it look nice. So a few ideas for that. Also, he picked up a little heater, glass heater, and to kind of tuck this away, what people do, and what we're going to do with this tank, is we're going to go ahead and we're going to tuck this in the back here by the where the water flows out, and then that way it's hidden. It's going to heat up the tank, and I think we might have to modify the little spray head a little bit, but that way as the water flows into it, again, it's going to keep all that water column nice and warm for the tropical fish he's going to be putting in here. So that way, again, it's all hidden, it's out of the way, you don't see it, and all you can do is enjoy the fish and livestock that you put in there. Let's go ahead and open up this bag of Fluval Spec. I don't have a knife. So we've gone over some of the equipment that this comes with. It's the overflow filter, goes down into mechanical, then chemical, and then biological filtration. Moves into the next chamber, where it gets it moves up, it gets warmed up by the heater, and then it goes into the pump and then out the spray head here. Next, what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and fill it with a little bit of substrate, and I have some fake plants here to kind of demonstrate what a good aquascape could be. I have some live plants in the back, but I think we're going to wait until he's ready to set this up in his office. That way we don't have plants just chilling in the air there. So what we're going to do is come back shortly and have like a nice up-close shot of this getting scaped. Now the next thing is plants. I have a few fake plants here that'll kind of act as like dummy plants for the stuff that we can put in here. Now the substrate is nice, it's fluffy, it's light, and it's full of nutrients for plants, so stuff like dwarf hairgrass, baby tears will have a better chance of growing because they're not going to struggle through you know, like a coarse gravel. This stuff could be like Blix japonica, it's like a small grass. Plants will kind of, when you go to buy them, a lot of times people will tell you what the plant's usually used for, foreground, background, but it's pretty simple. Taller plants in back, shorter plants in front. If you have a really wide plant, let's say if this was an anubia, you can make that more of like a focus in front because it's got big broad leaves, you know, and really show that off. This is a little bit too big, but, or if we had dwarf sagittaria, a nice carpeting plant, put that in the front off to a corner there. And again, you could either use that as like a carpeting plant foreground or put it, you know, more toward the back to kind of blend in with the background there. We'll pretend this is ludwigia repens. So we'll kind of bury that. And so with the tall plants in back, again, it'll add a little bit more depth. It'll kind of show off the height of the tank. These plants are a little bit big for this project because I don't have any, we're not going to do any live plants right now, but as you can see already, you know, you really can play with the, you can kind of get like a really thick, dense jungle look to it with just a couple plants. You don't have to go crazy. See, if I pull this out, have a little bit of open area. Small pockets of open area kind of give you like a little open field look to it. You can have a lot more visibility of your fish and shrimp in there, and then you can work it so your plants kind of go around an area and you can make it look like a little walkway going into the backwoods. And that's been what people have been doing with the photo contest. So to summarize, you want your tall plants in back, you want your short plants in front. If you have a wide leaf plant that's short, again, it can be a focal point, or kind of cover up some stemmy areas, or cover up like big spots that gaps between the plants. With this tank, being as small profile as it is, we're going to use probably going to use some really small stem plants in the back, and then probably have little pockets in front to emphasize viewing space for the fish or shrimp and whatever we're going to put in there. So I hope he likes it. We're going to do an update on this shortly with some live plants. I want to have it all filled up with water, and we'll show you how all this looks once we have it set up, and hopefully he'll send me a video of what it looks like in his desktop. So this has been the Fluval Spec, some Fluval stratum at the bottom. Great tank. Affordability is incredible, and I hope he has a really happy birthday, because I'm really glad I had the chance to work with this tank. Thank you. Okay, so what we did here is, this is how it's going to be now that it's set up. We still have to drain it all so we can take it to work and then just refill it. This has my tank water with my tank filter media to help establish the biological load in there. Put an anubias congogensis in the back. It's more like a taller, like a broadleaf anubia in the back there. All in the corner here is rotalla indica. It's a little bit green. It's still got the orange reddish to it. I think if he adds a little bit more iron, it'll bring out the red colors in here, especially near the top. Here we have a nice flowing line of ludwigia, repens, broadleaf. Again, another nice green, red, orange plant. Gets like a nice flow in the back there. Some water sprite to kind of give it that lime green bushiness feel to it. And a crypticorn wenditi, I think it's called. I could be wrong. Yeah, let me know if I'm wrong, because I'm not exactly sure. As you can see, it's still about an inch, which is great for plant roots, but it slopes up the back to give you more of that depth. And I think it came out looking really nice. It's got nice flow to it. It's a little murky right now just because it's brand new. There's still a lot of dust and debris that has to get filtered out. But I mean, for a little tank, it's got great water flow. Everything goes into the over back here. It's got a black background to give you more depth and pronunciation. I think it ended up looking really cool. I used the plants that I had in my grow tank here, so I think he's gonna be really happy with it. Let me know what you guys think. I think it's good. It's 2.5 gallons. This is the Fluval Spec with the Fluval stratum substrate. I'm really happy with it, and yeah, hopefully maybe in the future I'll buy one of these for myself. Not myself, but yeah.